On the left side of your screen, we have Nitro. On the right side of your screen, we have ironrusty. This is game 2 of a potential triple header. Nitro took game 1, as you can see by the Samus helmet icon being lit up, but Rusty is not going to go down without a fight. I am JXB Adam, joined on tracking by the great Jestro Zooks, and in the pigeon, I mean booth with the pigeon. Oh my goodness, what's happening, chat? I am joined by Salty Pigeon in the booth. Salty, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great, and I'm excited. We had, in the first race, maybe a little frustrating for ironrusty, but for ironrusty, if you saw the amazing tech that he pulled off in Suitless Meridia, that was some sweet stuff. A lot to learn there for me, and that was awesome. And Chad is asking for more Power Ranger comparisons, and I will do my best to get at least 1 or 2 in there for you. But yeah, let's give it up for our runners. Give them some good lucks. We'll be starting shortly. Yep. And also follow Jestro. Jestro doesn't stream, so you'll never get a notification that bugs you. But I want to get Jestro to 1 million followers for not doing anything on the stream.
What do you mean not doing anything? Jestro does amazing things.
He doesn't do anything on the stream stuff, but Jestro does a lot for the community.
And we have gotten started. So also, while you're out there giving out follows, follow our runners. Game 1 was a great showing, and we expect a great showing here in Game 2. And we do not have full countdown, but we do have a starter charge beam.
Yeah, not sure if it's starter plus or starter. We'll find that out later. But having that charge, we don't have to go on a crazy ammo hunt. We'll still want some, of course. But that's nice news for our runners.
I don't know. With this beam we have right now, Mother Brain is just a short 900 shot fight.
Yeah, it's like a nice nap right there. Trade would also be a pretty long fight with just that beam and no ammo. So we want a little bit more.
Morph ball on the pedestal, so we don't know if we're in major, minor, or Chozo. It's one of those modes.
Crate would actually be 50 shots with this beam. That's how much this beam is not great just by itself. So we will want some ammo. If we run into a charge beam, then that's good news. But at least we won't have any boss softlocks.
And just missiles at alpha missiles, so we still don't know.
The mystery deepens, my friend.
Well, that's what we're here for. We've got our magnifying glasses, and we're going to solve this puzzle, at least in some way, shape, or form. Bombs in the ceiling. You know what that means.
Do we have a second major minor on our hands, Adam?
We absolutely have a second major minor, but we have something even more incredible, and that is, if they happen to go check Bomb Chorizo, we get a second BT fight tonight.
Holy cow, that's going to be another quick 2 losses for the Bird Clan. Chozos being birds, I learned from Dread. Raven would be a little upset about BT not carrying his weight.
Both Nitro and Rusty coming over here, gonna check the portal to see if we are in fact in area randomization or if we have another vanilla map.
Can only take 1 hit, and we have
area.
Heck yeah! Oh, that's not good.
And we're not going that way.
That's way too hot for right now. Oh boy, nice dodges, Nitro.
Yeah, Rusty's gonna be surprised for about 2 seconds, and that's it. We're going back.
Alright, Rusty, you got this.
Oh yeah, sorry DJ, didn't mean to spoil that it's area randomization. Unless you're talking about game 1, and then my apologies.
Oh no, Adam, you ruined everything. Couldn't have been my fault.
It's what I do. Also, there's some super missiles under Old Mother Brain. Is this even randomized?
Oh, the Dread comment. Well, then that means I ruined it, actually. Bad bird. Bad. Go back to your Coop. Alright, oh.
All
Pretty
right,
much a
we
beautiful
have
climb from Nitro there. One little hiccup,
absolutely
but very
Rusty
quick.
about to follow suit.
Oh, I know it's a joke. I was just trying to add to it. And double climb is done, and here is our third BT fight of the evening so far. Oh,
And it's
nice.
all for an E-Tank. Meantime, Rusty's coming over here and checking 230. Maybe does not realize it's not Chozo.
Well, I think that might solve the puzzle for Rusty right there. Possibly.
Not yet, because there are 2 missiles on Chozo statues in Chozo randomization, but interesting choice.
That's why I said possibly. But yeah, that's true. 2 missiles, 2 supers, a power bomb pack, 3 E-tanks, and a reserve tank.
And none of that matters because we are in Major Minor.
Oh, right. Okay, well, in that case, Nitro going down Terminator, we're going to get a new major check right about meow. Oh, vanilla.
There it is, another E-Tank. BT standing up again, waking up, saying hello.
Good night.
And Rusty saying, no, you're done, little little Torizo, you're done.
Oh, the good entrance to East Meridia. That's nice to know about. Not the first place we'd want to go right now. Hopefully, this other portal is something nice. Otherwise, our runners have to go to the right in CA, California. So California to WM.
East Meridia, West Meridia. We are going to the right.
And the high five commenced.
It's always good sportsmanship to see high fives from the runners.
Absolutely. Yeah, if we get another E-tank and a couple bad portals, it might be like, hey, yeah, you want to go back the meme route now because we got to go to Bubble Mountain. But Rusty getting his Meridian knowledge.
I think that 2 E-Tanks does put that run from Chronic, the Chronic entrance to Bubble Mountain in logic. Is it Chronic, Gravitron? I don't know. The names get used differently, and so I get confused.
Well, Gravitron's the older name for it, but I think it's still a really cool name, so I like the fact that you brought it up.
All right, what do the criteria crabs hold for us? Red Bryn.
Good news for area, because that gives us a lot more portals to check. Precisely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
Oh, Gravitron is the old name for the lava dive room. Interesting.
I think so. I think it's older. I mean, nothing really about this game is old. It's only 30 years old. 30-year-olds aren't old, right?
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
And Nitro does take a save here at the top of West Meridia. This fall down can be in logic.
And we're getting a Mama T. Check 'em a zoo.
That's spicy.
It is. I don't even know. Oh yeah, I had to make Mama mad because we can't get out of the water without her. Nice job by Nitro, and ooh, this might pay off a little bit later.
Interesting.
Can't get to it
interesting
yet,
reset. It's possible to get to off of Mama T with an IBJ.
Oh yeah,
it is good knowledge.
Pretty tight time.
But there's the real issue is how do you get out of there? And the answer to that is possibly you can leave through the bottom of Main Street.
Yeah. Or crab hole your way back to criteria if need be. Because we know that's where that goes. It's the Green Bryn portal. Or maybe he just can't get out with it.
Yeah, I think that's probably the what's really going on here. Gonna get some super missiles on Moat though.
Oh, I love super missiles. They're so super. Oh, almost got the horizontal bomb jump there.
Beta power bombs, just a missile for Rusty.
CWJ attempt. Oh, just a little off. But we got this nice backup. Oh, I went the other way. These bombs are not behaving. Nitro, show him who's boss. There we
But
go.
there it is.
Sweet job.
All right, Rusty's coming down here, gonna check the Alpha Power Bomb's location. Won't be a major, but it will be 2 minors. There is Torian off of the Red Bryn tube exit, I believe.
Actually, I believe TO means Terrell Owens, the old 49ers and Cowboys receiver. Also played on the Bills and Bengals. He's probably down there working out.
That could be. And we got upper Nitro. There we go. See,
Upper
now you're
Nitro
doing it to
Fair.
me, Salty. Upper Norfair.
See Business Center, do Business Center.
At least the high jump location for sure. I think
this
with
game,
2
man.
E-tanks, Ice Beam is also in Logic. Maybe? I know it's tough.
This game's pulling an exhibit on us. Hey, so I heard you like Red Tower. You want me to put some Red Tower on your Red Tower for you?
You know, Red Tower on Red Tower. Why not? It's towerful.
That was a powerful thing you just said there. Gonna have to write in my diary now. Or journal. Whichever ones people keep nowadays, I don't know. Hey, Green Bryn! It's a nice
That's a
find
nice
for the
place to
iron.
find. We get some super missiles out of the tube.
And Ice Beam check is in Logic for Major Minor, as Tracy has pointed out. So Nitro's gonna go check that out, see what we get. I think it's gonna be something cool like Spazer.
The space laser. Definitely cool.
Not just a regular laser, but a space laser. I mean, that is pretty darn cool.
It was really a shame they changed the name of it to Wide Beam in the other games. And it's the Ice Beam here. That's a good find, actually.
Not just Ice, but Vanilla Ice. And the one song we know about him.
Oh,
and then
there we go.
We don't know any others. Or I don't know any others. Oh, wait, no, he was in Ninja Turtles too. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. When they were fighting the other giant mutated turtle things. Anyway. Rusty doing a save, maybe with bombs, wants to check X-ray. Nope. I was incorrect.
Gonna go down here, gonna check a portal, I think, and if this portal's no good, has a good reset point. But there is, of course, this major along the way that you might want to keep.
Let's see what we get here.
Energy.
Looking like just energy. Not bad, though. Not bad. We always need 3 per run.
Well, sort of. You can do it with only reserve tanks, I think, but that's pretty unusual. Nitro is doing Green Bryn. Rusty gonna bust the tube and check up here at the top.
I think it'd be hilarious if the game gave us a seed where somehow we could only get the 4 reserves and have to make that work. I don't even know if it is possible. I've never even tried. But now that you mention it, I think I want to try.
And now Rusty has found Torian as Nitro continues through the Green Bryn Reserve area.
Oh. Okay. Can't be Mother Bryn with just reserves. We have a lot of knowledge in chat, so I knew somebody would help me out. Thank you, Ace.
Oh, absolutely. There are a number of people who are far more versed in Super Metroid, both logic and just play, compared to the people that are up here just talking about it.
That's why we talk, Adam, so we can be a part of the community while the runners do these awesome things.
And awesome things they do.
Ooh,
Plasma. That is an early near full beam combo. Just, you know, with a baby charge.
That is awesome, yeah. So 300, so that's going to do pretty much what a super does. Unless you're fighting Fantuna Ridley, then half a super. But that means Mother Brain is now 60 shots. So we don't have to go crazy on ammo. Or Nitro doesn't. So that's good news.
Yeah, all the beam... It's green beam star tonight.
That's a good one. I concur.
Because we had, what, wave... we just didn't have ice, but we did have wave and plasma. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Ice was chilling at home. And then I made a Ninja Turtles 2 reference.
And now we're seeing Pink Bryn from Rusty and Nitro at the same time, so more high fives from the runners.
And CF ammo now for Nitro. That's good news. Extra supers for Rusty. And a wavegate check. I wanna see wavegate check. Ooh, double wavegate check. Rusty's gonna have to do it the hard way.
Yeah, one easier than the other, and it's double jump.
All right, 50% chance we see that in a Dash Mystery Seed. That's one of the new Dash items. And it's like, right. As Adam would say, baby's first space jump.
That's right. You get one extra jump in the air, and the jumps off the wall don't count.
So that adds a lot of extra tech and cool movement to an already awesome game full of cool tech and movement. So I really like that item addition by the Dash team. Alright, so now that we've seen all the different loops here, what are these runners going to decide on? We've both done all the Green Bryn stuff. We've doubled over on ourselves. Is it time to finally get to that Lower Norfair and head up, or not Lower Norfair, Upper Norfair, and get to Bubble Mountain?
Well, I think Rusty didn't check Crademouth. Did Nitro check it?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
And I will take DJ's word for it in chat. It's either Hell Runs or the West Meridia Fall Down.
And Nitro did do the fall down, but just to check Mama T. And we learned about Spood Beaster hanging out in Turtle Room. So that's good knowledge for Nitro.
I'm pretty sure that if Nitro has the ability to pick that up, that will be a detour that Nitro makes. Here's Croc Portal for Nitro. It's at the new bridge. Little low on energy to attempt that any kind of a hell run, really. Could Crystal Flash?
Yeah, at least we do have the Crystal Flash ammo. They do have the reserve tanks, so that's also nice. Rusty picking up those beams that Nitro got just a couple minutes ago, as they have circled back on each other and did a few high fives.
And this low energy Nitro not going to check X-ray yet, but gonna hit the Sloater's refill station and maybe heading back up and taking a save and doing another early X-ray check.
You know you're a good player when you have a refill station named after you.
Yeah, and not even taking the save this time from Nitro, so that double jump really, really feels confident here.
This was a huge payoff. No, it wasn't. It could have been a huge payoff
It
for
was a,
Nitro last
it
time. I
was a
thought it was.
huge payoff of an E-tank.
The payoff was a GT. I forgot.
Oh.
Oh. Jinx, you owe me an O. Come on, man, pay up. Thank you. Goodness gracious.
And there it is.
Oh.
Spacer, you called it. Space laser right here at X-Ray.
Oh.
But our Dash Dev friends have done the best thing in the world, which is if you have Plasma and you pick up Spacer, you don't have to do that menu of shame to switch back to Plasma.
And that is a good thing. Because once you have Plasma, that's the only thing you don't want to faceplant like that. Silly space laser. Although I do like the space laser as long as I don't have Plasma.
Yeah, it does still have some utility should Suitless Meridia be required. Plasma can double hit the enemies and kill them when you want them just to be frozen.
And since we are still suitless, maybe things will happen.
Question in chat, what's the S besides charge mean? It means this starter charge, which means our runners have the ability to charge their beam and hit bosses with it, so they won't, like if they were to go into bot wound with not enough ammo, they wouldn't be soft locked. The number in the top right of the screen is our current charge beam damage, which for Nitro is 300 and for Rusty is also 300.
Yeah, they now have full beam combo. If it's a starter charge, if it's just starter, we'll have one charge beam upgrade somewhere. It'll triple the beam up to 900, which is what it normally is. If it's starter plus, there'll be 2. So it'll double it and then add again if you find the second one. But we don't know yet. We haven't seen a charge beam, but we've seen all the other beams.
And that's what this game likes to do, really, is to give you all the beams except charge, so that you just don't know. And then you have to kill like the hardest boss in the game that isn't the final boss, and then you might get charge.
Yeah, so we have the air quotes full beam combo at the moment. Because instead of a 20-shot Ridley or a 20-shot Mother Brain, it's 60 at the moment.
And we do have Nitro doing that fall down in West Meridia. We have not seen any of our, well, we've seen one way, which was Torian. We have not seen Wreck Ship.
And there's the backside of it.
I speak it into existence. With Double Jump, I think this is in logic, actually.
I think so. I know there was a slight bug with Double Jump underwater that has been fixed for the playoffs,
Yeah.
So I think this is good to go. And never mind, Web has helped me realize the folly of my ways. This is not on logic.
Well, as I like to say, logic is a suggestion, but you should keep in mind when you're out of logic. And why do I say keep in mind when you're out of logic? Because you won't necessarily find something like this, unless there's another way to find the front of Wreck Ship. This Wreck Ship probably will not contain the gravity suit, for instance. Could still be Varia here, though.
Or the Phazon suit. Can't forget that one.
I always forget that one.
It's a big one. It's helps you beat the Omega Pirate. It doesn't, because you get it from him. But nice defense overall, though. Alright, Nitro are going to go in for a nice save, because we have no boss knowledge at the moment. So Nitro's going to get the save, we're going to learn about boss stuff, and Rusty is doing our heat runs.
Gonna go check out Bubble Mountain.
Yeah, we're going to get some other major item logic and knowledge. Let's see what happens. We got some cool divergence here. This is what I like to see.
And Rusty is one super missile short of a Crystal Flash, so does need to be careful through here.
And we shifted Kraid.
Yeah, shifted, or we could still have surprise.
2 surprises in a row, that'd be crazy. That'd be awesome.
That would be a surprise.
We also got 2 bomb Torios in a row. So this is extra surprising.
And there's some super missiles in Bubble Mountain for Rusty, so Crystal Flash ammo regained.
And bye, Craig. Oh, Vanilla Craig.
What?
In a non-vanilla place. Well, just like you called, Varia could be here, and it sure is. Oh my. Kraid's like, you know what? I'm gonna move. I don't like my place anymore, but I'm bringing my favorite orange thingy. So.
Well, you know, Kraid can't sleep at night without that orange thingy. It's like his teddy bear.
Oh, now I feel bad for destroying him and taking it.
You shouldn't.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm back.
And we get an E-tank at the right side of Wrecked Ship. Interesting place to do a Crystal Flash, Rusty, but it works.
Quick Draw saying it's Kraid's Nightlight. I like that. That's funny. Oh!
And gravity for Rusty. Hello. That's the logical access to get where Nitro's at.
Spicy divergence. We each get a suit.
I'll bet Rusty's happy to see that. And sorry, chat, we're not going to see all that amazing Suitless Meridia tech again this seed. At least not from Rusty. Nitro might show us, though.
I'm sure Rusty's okay with that at this point. Like, yeah, I did it once. That's enough for me.
Yep, no pressure valve icon, but the heat reduction appears to be on.
I think the pressure valve icon is something we can click in the... No, wait a minute.
No. It was supposed to show up on the HUD. Oh, well. Whoops. That's okay. Yeah,
well, at least we do have it. That's good news for Rusty.
Yep, and Nitro sees X-Ray and says, I don't need you. Which is kind of surprising because we haven't killed the boss's bot wound or potentially Dragon where X-Ray would be useful.
Yeah, and did Nitro check the front side of Wreck Ship? Portal-wise? Because I know Nitro came in the back. Okay, here we go.
Not yet. I think that's what was happening, was we were checking Wreck Ship E, and now we're going to go check the portal.
So that reset makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't want to come all the way back for X-Ray. I'm going to go check the portal.
Yeah, well, this portal could also be Kraid's lair, in which case it's a dead end, and you're going to go by that location again on the way out.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my goodness, Adam. Nostradamus over here.
Yeah, I need to go buy some lottery tickets tonight, I think.
I think so. Get me one, please. I'll Venmo you money and then we can split it.
That seems reasonable.
Alright, well, we're going to find out some more boss info. As Rusty's figuring out double chamber wave items, Nitro will be figuring out who's renting out Kraid's place, because Kraid left. I'm thinking it's another Kraid.
That would be spicy.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Well, look at this.
Oh my goodness. How do I do it? I honestly didn't see that before I said it, so that was another that was silly. I like it.
Alright, that's like 3 for 3, but I guarantee there won't be a Varia suit behind this Kraid.
Nor will there be a surprises in a row.
Yeah,
2 surprises in a row. My goodness.
So in this particular case, chat, when it's something good, it's not called a commentator curse, it's called a commentator blessing.
Yeah, if you have to fight Kraid twice, that's going to be a lot faster than...
Yeah, and it is definitely a surprise. So not only did we get 2 BT fights so far, we got 2 surprise seeds. I really hope this goes to a third game.
4 Fantoons and 4 Crades so far.
Question, is it a blessing to have to run back through all of that? Well, it's a blessing to have found Kraid's lair and not Croc's.
Yeah, it's good to get that early and out of the way, because now you know, I mean, Nitro knows where Torian is. And, ooh, we're getting this. We get to see if it's Starter or Starter Plus, 600 or 900.
That's right. It's Starter Plus. We got a 600.
So not as cool, but still helpful. That's going to shave some time off the bigger bosses, unless it's just all Crades.
Which would, again, be super surprise. And Nubian pointing out in chat, wouldn't it have been neat if Heat Shield had been behind that second Kraid? And I agree, that would have been neat.
Or Heat Shield behind the first one at Wreck Ship, and then you have to go over there to get Varia. Either way, yeah,
that would have been funnier, but can't get it all the time, as we have Nitro up here at the top of Wreck Ship, even though the reserve item is not obtainable.
And Rusty doing a little reset magic here as Norfair looped on Norfair right there.
Yep, that's just the way the portals sometimes go. Didn't lose too much. Nitro gonna check this reserve item. It's just an E-tank, so we're not losing much there.
The number in the upper right is our beam damage. So 900 would technically be a perfectly full acquired beam. 600 is really good, especially for these runners. That's going to be a 30-shot Ridley, 30-shot Mother Brain 2. Just beam combo damage when you use your charge.
Check out what Rusty's doing, Salty.
Oh, careful, don't freeze any of those guys. Uh-oh. There we go.
Got froze, but just at the very end, and yeah, that is a real danger when you're doing speedless speedway. You can freeze one of those frogs in the middle and get soft locked.
And I have totally done that, so I was happy to see Rusty get through it. That was a close one. And we're going bowling, folks. Roman called his cousin Nico. Hey, cousin, you want to go bowling? Absolutely. Let's go bowling.
Well, we already know that the reserve item is not necessarily trash, but something that we don't really care too much about. What will the gravity item be? It's not going to be a gravity suit.
Oh. Reserve. Oh, yeah, that's a great point. Is Nitro stuck back here if there's no high jump anywhere? Because there isn't high jump anywhere.
You know, that's an interesting question. If double jump's working underwater, maybe not.
Yeah, chat brought up a really good point, and I'm not exactly sure.
Well, it's not the fish pits that we're worried about. It's when he gets back across Forgotten Highway and ends up in Main Street.
I'm worried about everything, though.
You know, that's fair. Honestly, you can never be too cautious. So if Nitro does indeed end up soft locked here, that is really, really good for Rusty and really, really terrible for Nitro.
Oh yeah, Crab Hole does go to Criteria. So as long as he can get out of the fish pond.
Oh, then I think he's going to be okay. In the meantime, we have Rusty heading over to do the X-ray check as Nitro is picking up the X-ray scope.
I'm sorry, Webb. I think I only caught the one comment that wasn't supposed to be seen. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, man.
Honestly, I'm amazed if I see any comments in chat.
I'm trying to watch and talk about it. And then I know there's lots of Metroid logic and intelligence in the chat, so I'm trying to catch a little bit of both. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I made us worried about something we shouldn't be worried about. I'm less worried now, Adam.
Okay,
Good
that's
job
a good
by
deal.
Nitro.
Thank you, chat, for pointing out it was comment number 325. I will definitely not be able to figure that out because I can't count that high.
I think it's less than 400. We can do some research and post. But now as Nitro goes back, Nitro knowing can escape via crab hole, get back to Criteria, and things will be hunky-dory.
Yeah, that's actually very good on chat for knowing that. And you can now tell I don't actually track the areas when I call them. I just try to memorize everything, which works out really fun for chat to point out how wrong I am.
That portal was the one I remembered so far. I was just worried about the fish pond. But I missed all the comments that told me not to worry about the fish pond. And, ooh, beautiful gravity jump by the iron one.
I'm not really surprised. We saw all that beautiful suitless tech. Imagine what happens when you give Rusty a gravity suit.
Oh, Rusty skipped Mama T. At least on that check. Maybe on the way back, Rusty will give it a look.
All right, and Nitro has arrived back at the ship.
So we got two bosses down. Nitro knows where East Meridia is to go fight that boss, but still gravityless. And I don't know. I don't remember where the LN portal was. Ooh,
I think
just off on the bomb jump there.
Yeah, we did see lava dive. Well, with double jump, I think you can get it from over here.
Okay, Croc was back of LN, and single chamber was front of LN. So Nitro can definitely go that way.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see our friend Croc today.
No, but we've seen two surprise boss seeds in a row. That's got to be very low on the probability charts.
Probably right around 1 in 9, I think. Maybe. Or 1 in 100. I don't know. 1 in 100 sounds better.
For commentator math, I'm going to say 1 in a billion. Because I don't want to do math right now. But still fun.
All right. And we have Rusty at the back of Wreck Ship, so the bosses are about to be even as Nitro is heading the correct direction to find the gravity suit.
Yeah, once Nitro grabs those delicious pancakes, gonna be ready to boogie. But this is really close. Iron Rusty is on the way to Varia, just a crate away from it, and Nitro is just a jump away. This is actually looking pretty darn close. I think Nitro has the lead
very close
in terms of already going through this long tube to the back of Wreck Ship and the front of Wreck Ship.
I think Nitro also. I think Nitro also knew that gravity had to be over here in Bobble Mountain by elimination.
Yeah, so I think Nitro is probably technically ahead on bosses for sure, even though they're just two crates. but this is the farthest out of the way tube section in the game that Rusty is doing right now that Nitro has already completed. So I think Nitro is now just in a better area and is going to the front of LN with this check. Oh, there we go. Nitro got up there without high jump boots off the other side of the Namahe. Oh! That looks like a very difficult jump. Looks like we're trading to the gravity jump. And that's a winner. That's a winner. That looks good.
Yep. That was good.
And grade number 3 so far in this seed. For Rusty. Not a third surprise grade, but third we've seen as a group.
Nitro is on the way down to Lore Warfare as we are speaking, is in Lore Warfare. And will we find third grade? That would be spicy.
That would,
and not even spicy bad. That'd be like spicy delicious. Like, wow.
Like some really good buffalo wings. Or hot wings, whatever you prefer to call them. But the delicious kind. Alright, Rusty is Dunsky, has Kraid's Nightlight, and is ready to move on. One more Kraid to get at the front. And I think there's just an E-tank back here for Russ.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Rusty is looking for at this point, is in terms of major items. High jump boots?
Yeah, with
maybe
speed,
screw
that would
attack?
Be nice. Oh man, I can smell my kitchen upstairs. They're making pizza. Hope they save me a slice.
Oh man, they better. After all the wonderful work you're doing here, calling this race for Rusty and Nitro, absolutely.
I'm just excited to see what this boss is going to be down here in LN.
Okay, I like this out of Rusty taking this save. Rusty doesn't know it's Kraid's warehouse at the front of Wreck Ship. If he finds Croc, he could reset to here, which would be a good time save.
Looking like Rusty is going to do the same thing that Nitro decided to do and check the tank first before checking the portal, which, not a bad choice. Just isn't going to be good since we saw earlier. Because Nitro made the same decision. We know it's X-ray, so I think we'll see a quick reset. No grabbing it. Did he grab it?
Oh,
okay, there it is.
He's just grabbing it while resetting. All right. We do not have third grade, but we do have first Ridley.
That's way less exciting than third grade, but I figured Ridley had to be here. Because
Ridley...
he's not that nice.
Nah, he doesn't want to rent out his place. That's just how it is. So I think with the knowledge we have now, we can say pretty definitively that Nitro is ahead.
Yeah, especially getting this Ridley down. It's gonna be nice. Has the gravity suit, knows the East Meridia entrance and the Taurian entrance. So this is gonna be a sprint for Nitro. Rusty taking a safety save before the boss, but I'm pretty sure Rusty can take out any boss.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this save.
So I don't know.
I could see it if we were, well, even low energy, there's a refill station, excuse me. So I'm a little confused.
Me too. I don't typically like to question.
It
but I
might
don't
be
know.
that Rusty, DJ bringing up a point in chat that Rusty might not remember the starter charge, which could make Ridley a soft lock, even though Rusty has tons of ammo.
Oh, that's possible. I know I've been
Rusty
through
seeing second
grinding
crate and being
starter
like, okay.
using
And
the
telling
old
Crate to
charge.
just sit down.
So it definitely knows its charge. So yeah, I don't know. But use the charge stun strat and then the 4 supers to knock Crate out. The cool thing about Crate is if you walked in the Crate with 30 supers, you could miss 26 supers and still beat Crate. Just math, FYI.
Or all of them and just use your charge beam, or just use missiles. I mean, Crate's little claws will drop things, right?
Oh yeah, those do drop things.
And Nitro just going now.
Yep. Oh, there's the charge. I forgot exactly where it was. But that's good news.
Good for Rusty, but maybe Nitro doesn't realize this has to be Croc. And Nitro didn't take a save otherwise, so this is a reasonable amount of time being given back to Rusty here. I still don't think it's enough.
That Criteria, the Torian entrance, is the good East Meridia. Yeah, I don't know if it's enough time, but the good news is Rusty is not going bowling and is leaving, so that will gain a little bit of time back. Because Nitro did do bowling. And Nitro with the reverse acid trip. Let's see what happens. Oh, don't drop it. There we go. There we go.
Yep, just gotta get through there. And then don't, like, if you have a bad time, just don't Crystal Flash without killing that pirate first.
I will never live that down, will I?
Who said it? I wasn't talking about you this time. I was just giving some friendly advice to all of our Super Metroid runners in chat.
Okay. I totally believe you. Alright, Rusty has come back from the long trail of Cradeland and is now back in the game.
Yeah, still a full Lore and Warfare behind, though.
And unfortunately, the game is forcing us to reverse acid dive here, it looks like.
Yeah, you have to reverse acid dive. The back of Lore and Warfare is Croc. I believe Rusty should have that knowledge, so won't go all the way through the back of Lore and Warfare, but we'll see.
Yes,
going to
indeed.
East Meridia first. Interesting.
Well, has all the tools for it, and this time won't have to do a bunch of craziness. So I guess either way works. Still a pretty long Lore and Warfare with the reverse acid dive. Which means
that is correct.
The times that these runners have are actually pretty good for that long wreck ship tube and then having to go backwards in LN.
This map is definitely making it a longer seed. No fault for the runners there.
Yeah, I'm saying their times are good for having to do all that.
Oh, absolutely.
So Nitro is going to the good East Meridia entrance up here. And Rusty's going to have to deal with the pits. Just barely missing that short charge.
Yeah, that's the pits. And chat, I know I haven't said it enough, but if you're not already following these runners, give these runners a follow. They're putting on an excellent show for us tonight. And the only thing they get out of this tournament is, you know, your love and admiration and bragging rights.
And the first two things aren't even guaranteed.
Exactly.
It might just be bragging rights. You know, we never know.
And that is one dead snack.
Indeedy. Good night to Norwood. Nitro right behind Rusty now. Just a bot wound behind. There's the ice clip. Alright, Adam, which boss is going to be down here? We going to get Dragon at home, since everything else is weird? Is Phantoon going to be around? Or are we going to get double Ridley'd?
So, the spiciest thing would be double Ridley. Because then you could just say that this was, oops, all Metroid 1 bosses.
Oh yeah, this could be the Nestroid seed. I like that. Come on, Nestroid. Although Rusty with 16 supers, probably not cheering for that at the moment. But let's find out. Oh my
Nestroid,
goodness.
you look what you did.
He can't keep getting away with this. Well, welcome to the Nestroid seed, folks. Match 2, ironrusty versus Nitro. 2 races, 0 Dragons.
Look, Dragon's still on vacation on the beach in that bikini.
Dragon's like, I'm not coming home for this. And Phantoon said, I showed up twice for the last one, I'm not showing up for this one.
Yeah, Phantoon's like, I get a seat off too.
Yeah, I'm taking a personal day.
Question in chat, is it double Kraid, double Ridley? Absolutely, we got the Nestroid seed.
This has to be the first time this has ever happened in the tournament so far. Let's see what's behind Ridley number 2. The other charge.
The other charge upgrade. Ridley had a charge upgrade. Are we surprised?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Things.
But
Except
that's
in vanilla.
oh, and Nitro skipping it, but I don't know if that's enough because Rusty still has all of Lower Norfair.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's 30 shots to 20 shots. It's going to be a lot different. Rusty still has one more riddle's worth to deal with. And Nitro's sprinting to Torian.
Yeah, this is, as I would say, bad news bears for Rusty, I think.
Bad news bears. Is that like the Sandlot, but with bears?
I think so, actually.
Okay. Reminds me of Chicago with the Bears.
Yeah, that's a good sports ball team.
Not really, but we'll take it. They were good 40 years ago.
And we can see speed is making a difference for Rusty, but I don't know if speed can make up the entirety of Lore Norfair.
Yeah, that LN loop is pretty darn time consuming.
Yeah, nobody likes going down to the bottom of the planet and then having to come back up the worst way.
I apologize to any Bears fans out in chat. Just in case. It was meant as a joke.
Well, the more fun thing is you'll probably get some Bears fans that agree with you.
But man, that 85 team, I'll tell you what, they were not to be messed with. Is a Packers fan? Okay, cool. Well,
All right.
You're welcome to all the Packers fans in chat.
And here's Nitro entering Torian. This is area randomization, so we will be getting a full refill of all of our resources on the elevator down.
Well, the White Sox actually won a championship more recently than the Bears. As funny as that is, they won in 05, I think, or 06. And then the Bears won in 85. I don't know why I remember that. But I do.
Well,
my brain's weird.
There's some facts that we remember and we just don't understand why we remember them, and that's some of them. Iron Rusty making his way down to Lore Norfair, Nitro obliterating Metroids. It's what Samus does in this game.
And those were some of them. Yeah, 3 Metroid rooms down while I was thinking about Chicago. Almost ready to say hello to the baby one more time. And here we go. Rusty heading to the LN portal. The only one we have, really, because the other one leads to Crocomire. Oh man, King Cack is being rude right meow. They wear the same helmets, maybe.
Yeah, that clip to avoid using the power bomb, I think, in Bubble Mountain, I believe Rusty has pulled that one off before. It is pretty sick to see.
But as a bright note for Chicagoans, you had Michael Jordan for a while, so it's not all bad.
All right, Nitro took a hug from the baby, getting the energy recharge, getting ready to go down here and work on both a Zebetite skip and a Mother Brain kill.
How about a Zeb kill and a Mother Brain skip? The first one ever. Let's do it. Oh, I can actually help in chat. I remember the Bears for a little bit wore these helmets that look like the Michigan Wolverines helmets. So they changed them briefly for like a secondary helmet, but they still wear the same C on the side for most of their games. So you're both right to Webb and Adraxis. And back to Metroid.
And my favorite part is, as Nitro destroyed Mother Brain 1, we actually get a mention of the ship of Theseus in chat because, you know, some of us are actually scholars. I guess.
I went to the Scholastic Book Fair once.
Where did Rusty find full charge? Behind Ridley. I said everyone can be a scholar. Yeah, we're fighting in B2 for Nitro. Rusty into amphitheater. Getting all my room names confused. That's okay.
That's amphitheater. You're right.
Oh, good. Rusty taking a catch-up right to the face, and I got so much energy, I don't care about your attacks, Mother Brain.
The ship of Theseus reminds me of that one Power Rangers episode where, actually it doesn't. I just promised Chad I'd say at least one Power Ranger thing. And I couldn't make a connection. But nicely done by Nitro, finishing off MB2. Baby's gonna come back and do that turtle thing where it protects Samus. But first it'll eat Mother Brain's head right about here-ish. No, here-ish. There it is. And I have to agree, taking that catch-up hit with that much health, that just kind of helps you damage down to where you want.
Unless you've taken off the Varia suit, and all of a sudden that catch-up is like 8 E-tanks worth of damage, and you're like, what happened?
Okay, that's a very good point. I don't think Nitro did that, but you're 100% correct. If you don't have Varia suit on, then it gets scary again.
Very nice spark across Flower House for Rusty, as Nitro is making sure the baby eats all the onion rings.
And Rusty's gonna be surprised again for the second time this seed. Now realizing we have a Nestroid seed.
Alright, Nitro has the Hyper Beam, taking on Mother Brain 3 as Ridley is pogoing around, bouncing around, flying around, and eating super missiles right from the cannon of Rusty.
That's why we call him Rodney the Terrible. And very nice MB3 done by Nitro. We have both bosses blowing up at the same time. Good to see.
A treat to see for sure.
Samus wins. Monsters lose.
Alright, let's see if Rusty has figured out the pattern and has figured out the entire map and does the reverse acid drive on the first trip, or does Rusty go and check the back just to be disappointed to see Croc?
Or will Nitro make it to the ship before Rusty gets to make that decision? Who's going to win this mini race within the race? See what I did there? I made the end exciting too.
It's what we're supposed to do, Salty. You're absolutely right. Will we find out? Will we know?
Oh, that's fair. Samus is part Metroid.
Missing the mock ball, not good. But Nitro, another left side wall climb. Sans speed booster. To be fair, I think Samus has destroyed more planets than a Death Star, but maybe not.
If you put all the Samuses together, which would be all of us that play the game, absolutely. But if it's just the one Samus, and oh man, what a tie we have, pretty much. Rusty deciding on the acid dive, as Nitro deciding to win.
To just be done. All right, chat, let's get our GGs out for our race winner, Nitro, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 14 seconds. That is also going to close out this series. Nitro taking a 2-0 victory over Iron Rusty.
And yeah, GGs to both our runners. They they put on a real fun show for us. And that's playoffs, folks. Best out of 3. We'll see if either of our runners would like to stop by for a little conversation. We'll give them a minute to breathe, and we'll find out. Okay, I think Rusty is deciding to finish the seed. We'll see if Nitro wants to come in. If not, then we will just say a few things and call it a day, I think. Right, Adam?
Yeah, if Salty said it, it's correct.
Oh, we can bring Rusty in, so we can mark both of them as done and see whoever would like to stop by.
Yeah, I think our tracker in chief Jestro has taken care of that for us, because Jestro is always on top of making sure all the things get done.
Absolutely.
And we are joined by our race and series runner-up, Rusty. Rusty, GG's.
Thanks for the fun.
Thank you for showing us all that amazing Suitless Meridia tech.
Happy to help.
What'd you think about your Nestroid seed there? On the one you're finishing right now, 2 Ridleys, 2 Crades. Has to be a first for the tourney.
Is that what you call it? Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. We've also been joined by our race and series winner, Nitro. Nitro, GG's.
Thank you. GG's.
So, Nitro, what did you think of this Nestroid seed, as it were?
Oh, Metroid. Yeah, that's double surprise. That's pretty sick. I did one of the people that voted to keep surprise, so pretty sick that it rolled twice in this series.
Good to keep surprise. Gotta have some surprises.
Yeah, it's neat. It's fun.
Yeah, it paid off big time. You got 2 seeds in a row with surprises, a double Fantoon, and then a double Ridley, double Crate.
And no Dragons.
Oh,
yeah, Dragon went to
No
on vacation.
That's right. Good riddance.
Yeah, it was really nice too. Dre would have been inconvenient pretty much everywhere in either of these seeds.
Yeah, I did Suitless Meridia on the first seed, so Dragon was going to slow me down.
Yeah, 1 less room to escape. That's good at least. So now that you finished, do you prefer the first one where it's vanilla map, or are you guys happy to play the randomizer, the map randomizer more?
Yeah, in general, I would much rather play area, but that first seed was a lot more straightforward in general, for me at least. The second seed was kind of weird. It was mostly my fault though, going into wreck ship like I did. But yeah, in general though, I do much prefer to play area.
How about you on that, Rusty?
Oh, I'll play anything that's randomized.
SMZ3?
That's reasonable.
SMZ3 is a good start.
Yeah, anything to keep it interesting. These games have been
course.
around for 30 years, 33 years for Link to the Past. But yeah, that was a ton of fun. Thank you both for putting on that show, and congratulations, Nitro and Rusty. Also, I know I played you earlier in the Swiss part, and it was a pleasure playing you. That was a lot of fun. We do have a lot of races coming up tomorrow. We have a really early one on the schedule: Papa Schmo versus OK Beamer, Eastern Time, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. for those 3 games. Then right before noon at 11 a.m. we have DJ Webb versus Vibrant Colors. They'll be starting their matchup. All 3 games also in a row, 11, 12, and 1. And right in the middle of that, A0 is playing Fringo starting at 12:30 p.m., 1:30, and 2:30. And then we have a nightcap, Smellin versus Sunflower, 2 of the possible 3 coming up. So lots of playoffs going on tomorrow, and we still need signups for tracking and commentary. If anyone out there is interested, love to have you aboard. And yeah, I want to thank the Dash team and the admins for keeping this going. It's been great fun. And Adam, I noticed you were about to say something. Please go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I am living proof that you can come up here and commentate Super Metroid without having any actual knowledge of Super Metroid. So please come join us. Tracking Super Metroid, the way that we're tracking this tournament, is probably one of the easiest trackers to get into. So yes, come join us. And putting it back to Rusty and Nitro. So Nitro, you're moving on in the tournament. Any strategy for the coming rounds?
Not in particular. I'm just gonna play my game and hope for the best.
That seems like a good idea. And Rusty, unfortunately, this is your exit from the tournament. Did you have any other final thoughts on either this series or this tournament itself?
Well, yeah, good thing Nitro gets to go on instead of me. I'd be undergun against anybody else in this tournament. Looking forward to Hard Way to Hell tournament coming up next.
Are you going to participate in that one?
Oh, of course. More
Yeah,
Suitless.
we've been spoiled with a lot of Metroid content this summer. Mappo, Dash Mystery, Any Percent is going on right now, and then Hard Way to Hell. So it's a good time to be a Metroid fan. Lots of players, lots of great players, and tons of content to watch.
Well, best of luck in that tournament, Rusty. Seeing the tech you put on for Meridia today, I think that you can go very far in that tournament. And Nitro, good luck in the next round. So, Salty, you want to bring us home?
Yeah, sure thing. Shout outs to our admins, to our Dash devs, MM2, Tracy, Kip, Massasteria, Kupo, Papa Schmo, Cassidy, and Derp. All those people made this thing a possibility, and we have a lot of fun playoffs still to go. A big thank you to the folks at SpeedGaming to give us a place to stream the tournament, to make this possible. And to the MVP, Jestro Zooks, for tracking everything almost, and giving us all the restreams so these runners could come out and have a good time. And with that, I want to thank you, chat, and everyone else for watching now and in the future. Hope you all have a great day, and we will see you next mission.
All right, chat. Thank you for joining us tonight. Again, if you are not already following these runners, please give the runners a follow. And then if you are so inclined, please also follow our tracker, Jestro Zooks, and my co-com, Salty Pigeon. Salty does stream and would love to see you stop by just to say, hey, Salty, it's Koo. And Iron Rusty up the parlor, almost done. Going to go. Oh my goodness. Salty, we get bonus content. Rusty is saving the animals. I think Rusty was going to taunt the animals. Is it a save? It's a save. Rusty has saved the animals.
A quick speed bonk just for fun.
I was gonna speed out of there, but anyway, chat might be wondering why I'm still rambling on instead of just closing the episode, and it's just so that Rusty can get to the ship, so that the seed is truly complete for Rusty, and there it is.